Hi students, this is a quick tutorial on what to do for props at home in case one of the videos has props on it, which a few will. So in place of the little ball, the ball between the knees, just take another hand-sized towel, or you can even use the one you normally use behind your head, and then when I ask you to put the ball between the knees, you just put your towel between the knees. So it will just fit right in there. And then when we're using, if you see me using a pole, like our little dowel that we use in class, or if I say use a stick or your twisted towel, what we're doing is taking a bath-sized towel and then fold it up like this and then start twisting it in opposition to itself. And you go all the way to the ends, so you get a nice twist so it's taut. And once you get to the ends, about where you want to choke up so that it's just slightly wider than shoulder width like we do with the stick. Now it's got that ability to be taut. We can do our little rib cage arms here with that, and we can do a few other little things. And then at the end when we're doing stretching, in place of our TheraBand, you just take this same twisted towel, hook your foot in it, grab the ends, give it a little tug, because the twisted towel has a little give to it. So it will assist your stretch. It will be a little different than the band, but it will still be effective. So be sure to have this twisted towel already set up next to your mat before you start each video. In addition, if I also use any hand weights in your video for your class, if you don't have hand weights at home, that's okay. We usually only use 2 to 3 pounders, so you can easily just use 2 water bottles for whatever it is we're doing, like the hug a tree or the bicep curls, but also add that idea of internal resistance. And what I mean by that, if you imagine you're pushing through mud, for example, to do a bicep curl, and you're then pushing against the mud on the way back out, even without anything in your hand, that is creating internal resistance, which activates the muscle that we're focusing on. And then if you're using you can use canned food, like a couple of cans of beans or 2 water bottles, and we can do, some of the stuff that I'll have you do with that. That little bit of resistance is all you need, so that's fine. And then don't forget to have your head support always, like we usually do. If I do any seated work and you don't have something to sit on, that's okay, but if you do have something like the width of like a phone book, if you don't have a phone book itself, you can take any books that you have in your home, stack them up, and put a towel over them to keep them in place, and use that to sit on for a little sitting pad. So a little small step stool, if you have it, even might work. So any of those options at home will be good. And so before each video, get your props ahead and then be ready to go. Thank you. That's it.